When do we do the version in which we actually say what we think about each other?
Morning. 2024 World Champions. Pretty cool?
It sounds very cool, but also sounds like I'm still processing.
Me too.
Yeah,
You?
it's taking some time to sink in, but seeing everyone's faces at the Christmas party and last week has helped it sink in a bit more.
Yeah, I agree. I think the holiday party was epic, having not only our team there, but our extended
Yes.
team with the family and friends and partners. Can't go racing without their
We couldn't.
support.
We have the privilege of working Formula One. We would not be able to enjoy this privilege without the support we receive from families and friends.
Yeah.
So having an opportunity like the party to thank everyone, for me is very valuable.
And the drivers were on good form.
Did you see that they launched the trophy
Yeah, that made
much
me a bit
higher
nervous.
than you and me at the FIA awards?
Yeah, I don't think they understood the consequences if
No,
it gets dropped.
because they are young.
Yeah.
Like me, I think at our age we understand the consequences much more.
Yeah.
It was definitely important, the race in Miami, because it gave us reassurance that we were that we had made a step from a performance point of view. Because in fairness, the start of the season was not necessarily in terms of pecking order progress compared to the end of last season. We were the fourth best team in Bahrain, in Saudi, but in Miami we took a step forward, and I think there we started to realize that something important was possible, and certainly try and do better than the season before, where we finished fourth.
I didn't think, when we won in Miami, I thought, here we go. But it still seemed, given the start of the season, like, championship? Let's just worry about winning a second race. It didn't kind of kick in for me till probably Hungary, where it was like 1-2, dominant, like, actually, this thing's not out of reach. What'd you think?
Yeah, similar Hungary, Baku or Singapore, I think that's when it started to feel more believable. But I think, in credit to Andrea, you did say it fairly early in the season, around Miami, I think, that it was a possibility. And at the time I thought, that seems a very slim possibility. But
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
But now, coming back saying, like, when you said that, we thought that you were sort of a little optimistic, let's say. But,
all those people that were, with 6 races to go, oh, you got this wrapped up. I was like, nah, this sport changes quick. And
it's, we won by 14 points, which is 2%. According to our calculations, our performance margin averaged was race pace 50 milliseconds on Red Bull. Like, the margins are so small that while you can project yourself and the team towards this is possible, this business is just so uncertain that you never can be prepared for it to happen. You have to be prepared for both the outcomes.
Yeah, I think it was the worst 2 hours of my life, because what could have been kind of cruised to the finish, and then that pit stop the team did.
Because I saw the team very calm, but confident we will operate according to what we are capable of.
And the pit wall is quite bigger than just the pit wall, isn't it? There might be what is there, 7 of us on pit wall, 8 of us on pit wall? But when you hear all the channels, it feels like the whole team's on pit wall with you, which is cool.
Yeah.
I can see you guys talking on your double, triple, top secret channel from time to time. I'm always trying to go, I wonder what they're talking about right
You
now.
guys have got a top secret channel.
We've got a
as well,
top secret
so-
channel too.
Yeah. And sometimes a mix-up. Sometimes I want to talk secretly to Zak and I start talking to him.
Yeah.
And then I see some faces and I realize, oh, wrong
Wrong
channel.
channel.
Yeah. No, to be honest, the thing, it doesn't surprise me, but nothing's really changed. Like, we're now competing for wins. We still make some mistakes.
And World Championships.
And World Championships. We do some good races, but the pressure, it doesn't feel like there's more pressure than before. It feels like we're always calm. There's no blame, and like, you know, you always feel very...
That's why we use the private channel.
All the blame is on the private channel.
Good. But you always feel really well supported, and that's the nice thing about going on the pit wall is, you know, you can be there trying to perform, but everyone knows that they've got each other's backs.
Yeah.
Actually, the team members were coming to me and saying, don't worry, Andrea, we just keep doing what we've been doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at the pit wall itself, was extremely pleased with the leadership that I saw. And I think, if anything, this is probably the strongest point of the team. Like, the dealing with the missed opportunities is where I think we have established very high standards and supported by our culture.
You had the first podium of the year
Yes.
in Miami.
First of all, it was a bit of a journey to get to the podium
Yeah, and not easy in Miami.
in Miami, which gave us some time for me and Lando to talk about the race and the achievement, and that was a nice feeling when you can comment such a, you know, fantastic moment. It was the first victory for Lando as well. Like, it was very meaningful in itself. And then I guess for me the prevailing feeling is just the being honored and humbled to be representing the team, everyone. So it's yeah, privilege really.
How was your podium?
Yep. Privilege, like Andrea says, when you're up there and you get to see everyone's faces, trying not to laugh, but seeing everyone's smiles and stuff, it was quite special. And I remember being a bit panicked because I had no idea what to do. And Lando, as he walked up the stairs before we went out, he was like, I hope you've got your goggles, which I didn't have, unfortunately. So.
Because Andrea and I talk about it on the pit wall. It's nice actually getting into the, like, who should go up. And then I forgot in Abu Dhabi to have the conversation. I got too excited.
I think that was pretty obvious anyhow.
And it was like, I felt, so I've done it once before, but it wasn't under Andrea's regime, so I felt like I was still a rookie on the podium.
So we have to do it again.
Yeah, we have to do it again, many times.
Yeah.
What are your holiday plans?
I will be in Italy, but like, I'm already all into 2025.
Yeah, me too.
Like, my thoughts are there. You know, like, we are full of energy, good feelings that we came from the positive, important outcome of the 2024 season. But this business doesn't really give you much time to stop and appreciate.
Yeah.
You need to keep going. You need to keep the pace up. And yeah, that's my space at the moment.
It's quite exciting, the off season, because you have so many races now that it's our chance to really think about what do we want to change for next year, what can we do better. So yeah, we're already looking into that, as Andrea says. It's quite cool thinking about some of the bigger things that you can do over the off season. Yeah, and I'm sure next year is going to be a nice, challenging, competitive season again.
Yeah, I think it's going to be mega. I'm same headspace. Celebrate, let it sink in, but I won't go racing again. Cool.
The untold stories, there's a reason why they are untold.